Okay, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here, and I promised to people that I was going to do a separate video about this, but I want to cram in many things in this video while today is the day, and I'm able to upload this video to YouTube because I think after this is a little cooling down period for like uploading videos, unless I have to upload videos. YouTube usually would, I think I read the rule with YouTube was, I'm sure this, I'm gonna give you a reason why I'm reading sure right now, on Indigenous People Day, or on Columbus Day, but usually YouTube, because of like the rules and stuff, sometimes it depends on the, it depends on the time. Like I think what I saw on Google, it says the max gigabytes is 256 gigabytes a day, or 10 hours a day. But YouTube, they max the videos you can upload, the quantity of videos to 100 videos a day. But you know, when you upload a lot of footage to YouTube, you gotta like get around it, where to the point of like I have a separate account that I upload the other videos on, and I think it'll probably pick up steam on my other account, to where that people will start subscribing to that channel. But my main account is here, Christopher Leon Johnson, with with 2,000 followers. Shout out to my people, everybody that follows my stuff. 2,000 people is a lot of people, and I appreciate every view, to my heart, because without you guys and gals, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So forgive me if with that. You know, if you see a lot of videos getting uploaded, because like I tell people this right now, that when I do my content, what I like to do is I put it on YouTube, I put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, and shit like that, and then I delete it off my phone, because God forbid somebody, you don't know what the fuck. It's just like I'm not comfortable with saving pictures and shit like that on my phone. If I want to go to pictures, I'll just go on my social medias and find it from there, because I know it's everybody can see it and I can see it, just whatever. It's transparency, and I don't like showing people, like giving people my phone, because I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with that shit. And these days you gotta be careful, because people steal phone, people do things to your phone, and then shit that happens is on you. So I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that stuff. So that's my thing, my MO. But I wanna bring this quickly up, because I really want to bring this up right now, is because somebody that asked me about the Zoran rally tonight. It's at 7 o'clock in Washington Heights. They gave me the down low info, like, yo, it's gonna be at United Palace in Washington Heights, right 175th Street, right by the A train. And they asked me, like, yo, Chris, are you gonna go to fucking that rally? I said, no, I'm not, because and I said, they're trying to like peer pressure me to go to that rally. I said, no, I'm not, because one, a little tired right now. Two, myself and Robert Roy got the guy on Friday. And three, even when I go up there, they don't let me in. And it's like, because what happened Friday. And people don't understand that shit on Friday with Raul, that shit got viral. And I think they got pissed, because really the Madani campaign, a lot of people got mad about that video, because it stole the whole day. You know, shout out to Raul Rivera, where Raul stole the whole day. He stole it. You know what I mean? He you know, his shit was crazy. The way he executed as a run was like fucking like wow, you know what I'm saying? So to be on the safe side, and I tell people I support Madani, that's my guy, I love him. But to be on the safe side, I'm not even going to Manhattan. I'm not even gonna go to unless I gotta do some other shit, but I'm not gonna go around that area where I'm not gonna get let in. I don't have time for that. And I said, like, well, I think Raul's he's probably working, he's tired, and I don't think he want to go up there. Who don't want to go all the way up there to where not let in, and they got everything all blocked the fuck off? It's just not worth it. Is it really? No, it's not. So I'll make clear that I want to make clear to people that, look, what we do is real. What myself, Raul Rivera, and David Rim does is real. When it comes to Danique, I think that Danique is really, really conflicted of what he really is trying to accomplish, because I think that with Danique is that Danique stands with a lot of those progressive nonprofits like Make the Road New York and Vocal and all those nonprofits that destroy the city. And I think that Danique really won't be taken seriously within those circles, but when he start mingling with us, you know, people don't take it seriously, and I think he's really hurt with that. And the point to where, like I said, I'll make this clear, right, about Danique is that Danique is my guy and I love him. While at the same time, you know, I think that myself, Raul, and David are the only three that actually really give a fuck about his well-being and care about him as a person, a human being, and his work and his goals. And the people that he want to mingle around with, like the nonprofits that he covers and shit like that, and supports, they don't give a fuck about him. They hate him. They don't give a shit about it. They just see him as like this transgender prop that they can use and exploit to help push their agenda. And I mean, I think one day that Danique will realize that, and I think that once he realizes that, you know, he'll start really start coming around more to start working. Like help being with us more again. But I think that Danique is really feeling it, because what happened at the Working Families Party state meeting, where James Ennis told him, you know, told him stuff that he needed to hear. I mean, I think he liked it, but it probably got to him, where he told him that, the reason they don't take him seriously because he fucks with us. But yeah, he fucks with us, but I love him. I mean, I don't use him. I love the guy. And I think Raul will say he loves him, and David Rim loves him. We don't use the guy, we love him. We don't use him to push our agenda. You know, everybody is the same in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Danique, I think that Danique has a lot of soul searching and reflecting, and start like, what do you really want, and what you really want to accomplish, and stuff like that. You know, and who are the people that really love you versus the people that really uses you. And then it comes to me right now where when it's certain things, it's like I don't really push it, because I can tell, like, okay, if you really fuck with me, you know who I am, like, just what it is. But if you don't, then I don't really care. But I had a great past weekend. Oh my God, great past weekend. Partying, doing my thing and partying, and a lot of content to upload, and I just uploaded all the videos and deleted it. And I'm really happy about that. And I want to make clear that it goes a long way to help people just for the love, and where you don't expect money out of this stuff. And I'm getting back to that groove again. And I'm loving it, because of I feel more happy now, and I really do feel more happy, and I'm more relieved and stuff like that, better than ever in 2025. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes, like I said, when it comes to Danique and stuff like that, I love him, and that's my guy. But he has a lot of social. But other than that, for now, is only myself, Raul, and David out there doing the work, doing it, and I can only expect Raul and David to do their thing, and I'm out there helping, do my media, helping them out with the media stuff. But other than that, it's just what it is in 2025. So I gotta go get some stuff from this Vieri spot. Hope we're on a holiday, and I'll be right back and pause this video. I'll come right back. All right, 1 second. Okay, back here again. So escaped from shopping, shirt shopping, not get some food around the area. But I wanna, like I said about Danique, it's just like with him, it's like with them, it's like, look, like I said, I love Danique. He's my person. He's my boy. I love him to his heart. But I don't really depend on Danique like that. So, but because it's like he's really conflicted. I think he's conflicted with what's going on. But I mean, like, he was helpful with the Saran thing in the summertime and the spring when Raul allegedly bit that girl at the park, at the plaza. And like I said, that's a situation where I think nobody's proud of. And he was really instrumental with the labor thing. He really was instrumental with putting the pressure to Madani in the primary, and especially with that viral video of Raul getting into the face of Madani, and asked him, does he denounce Sharia law? And like I said, I will never take that away, but I don't see that same spunk in the general election with Madani, with Danique. The only person really putting that pressure is myself, David Rim, and Raul. So going forward, we can only depend on myself, Raul, and David to get at Madani and Curtis Srila. You know, you only depend on who's only there, because depend on others that's not there is a waste of time and energy, and it's time consuming and depressing. And there's no time to be depressed. It's time to work. It's time to bring it home for the city, right? What I want to do right now is I think I put everything to the K. Like I say, when it comes to Madonna, I say lucky K less. But that rally tonight is nothing but a photo op. They're getting desperate, real desperate to win this general election because of the fact that Cuomo is picking up steam in the polls. And what they fear is that Cuomo really picks up to where that he could really win, despite the fact that Curtis is running as a Republican nominee for mayor. And I want to keep it clear that when it comes to the Cuomo thing, and the reason, like myself, I won't come out. People are like, well, won't you come out Andrew Cuomo? You know why I won't come out Andrew Cuomo? Because Cuomo, that's another video. Cuomo is, I believe, that the only elected official, the only candidate in that race who was a former elected official, former governor, former attorney general, former lead of HUD, former everything. Oh my God, he have a track record which is crazy. He's the only guy that is capable of putting the city on the map to where that people have their faith in government again, and people have their faith in local government again. You know, that's the thing about Andrew Cuomo, is that Cuomo is the only person that, despite what Eric has done in record time with destroying the city, making local government look like a fucking joke in the Northeast, making New York City the laughingstock of the country. And we can go all day about how New York City became the laughingstock of the country in record time with this administration, starting with the city bike expansion, starting with the open streets, starting with the empowerment of these corrupt nonprofits that get government money, and all they do is run around the city and intimidate elected officials, beating up cops, and saying that they want more criminals to come up across the border to destroy this country, destroy the city way more. Where we already have illegal immigrants in this country way before the administration and way before the executive order from Biden, where you had a lot of illegal immigrants that wanted their working papers. That was literally here illegally before the executive order and before the administration wanted work papers. He refused to get to it. But you have people that jumped the border because of the executive order, and they got the papers. Get out of here. It's crazy. But that's a different topic. But what I want to do, like I said, Eric did a lot of damage to the city. Eric allowed local law 17, which is called the New York City Fair Housing Fair Act, where if you're a landlord or a project management company and you vet a criminal, and especially a pedophile, a sex offender, and you deny them based on their criminal record, you can get litigated and you can get fined by the city for doing this. Eric signed the C40 document, which allowed congestion pricing, which really opened the door for the EV charging stations in the city that certain communities don't want, where those same communities don't give a shit, where if those each EV charging stations get dumped into the Black and Latino communities, especially East New York, and where the environmental racism and the crazy environmental racism is in Brownsville and in East New York, and some part of Ravenwood, Queens, like in Queenswood projects, like. And if you don't understand environmental racism, what happens with environmental racism is that what these certain corporations do is they say, okay, fuck it, we're going to dump certain things in the impoverished districts where they know that this is going to create more asthma, more health related issues in those communities, because we have elected officials and stakeholders and sellout clergy and stakeholders that will allow this to come in for a fucking $250 paycheck, or donate to their gala or some bullshit event that they have. And while in the white communities, it never happens like that. They could fight, and this is why, where you have this council member, Joanne Ariola, who's a Republican minority leader in the city council, who runs the fire department committee in the city council, the fire emergency management committee. She purposely canceled these hearings many times when it comes to the e-vehicle charging stations. There's always a hearing that she has, and she canceled. You know why? Because I think she's scared of somebody coming out and telling her, like, well, why the hell you're complaining about these e-vehicle charging stations, where you're not going to ever say that, you're never going to say that, look, if you don't want the charge stations, you should just not say that you don't want it in your district. It should be for everywhere. You should be anti-EV stations for everywhere, not just your district, not just the districts where all the white people live at. It should be for the Black districts too. So that's why she keep on caring. I think she's scared of somebody saying that to her face. I think she's scared of me. She's scared of me coming out and saying that shit. Like, look, Joanne Ariola, you know what you're doing. You want those EV charge stations to get dumped in the Black communities and the Latino communities, but you don't care. You care, but you give a shit when it get dumped to your districts, and that's some bullshit, complete bullshit. And I said that at the Jim Gennaro hearing, and I think they caught wind of that, and I hope he calls it out. Now I want to make clear, like I said, Eric did a lot of damage to the city, the migrant crisis, the unscrupulous spending, the bad spending, the appointment of some of the most shittiest people to be commissioners, elevating the most shittiest people to be in the administration, like Tony Herbert, which he got fucking destroyed. He destroyed himself, not me. I didn't do it. He did himself. And it's a lot of things that Eric did where Cuomo, once Cuomo, like housing, is just a lot of things Eric did. City, yes. All the shit that he did. It's like if Cuomo comes in, he had to fix everything that Eric has done to make people have no faith in government, to lose all trust and faith in local government. I'm not saying that Andrew Cuomo is going to fix, is going to make it, he's going to change everything. No, he's not. But Cuomo is going to do things to where people have their faith in government. I'm not going to say that Cuomo is going to freeze the rent, free buses, stop congestion. He's not going to do none of that. He can't. He has no power to do this stuff. Andrew's going to do things differently in administration where, look, you're going to have more to say. You're going to have more to say with the certain like billionaire and billionaires being in certain positions in the mayor administration, the Cuomo administration, the putting back the trust with Room 9. He got to do this. A lot of things Cuomo got to do to really get people to have their faith in government. And I think this what's going to happen is where in 2026, and this is going to be the year where Cuomo will have a lot to prove to a lot of people. It's the people that he abandoned when he was governor, when he was New York State governor. When Cuomo abandoned a lot of people that expected him to just go out dying like a fucking soldier, not resigning. He should have died like a soldier in that primary or die like a soldier in that general election. The people that he abandoned when he got caught in that scandal, and that the scandal situation, that's a different time to talk. I mean, it might take like a couple hours to talk about this scandal, but he abandoned a lot of people, and I think people got hurt by that. Like, look, you just quit on us. He gotta make it right with people that he quit on when he was governor. He gotta make it right with the people that still don't fuck with the guy because of the allegations, sexual assault, stalking. It's domestic violence awareness month. It's domestic violence. I'm gonna get into this a little later with the shirt. Should have called this purple. It's domestic violence awareness month, and it's something that Cuomo has to really search deep inside of his heart and say, look, there's certain people I know I did wrong, and he did wrong, and he has to make it right with them. He's the mayor. He got a budget. He got a lot of people. He could weaponize his resources. He could do a lot of things. But when it comes to being it's just certain things that Cuomo had to do in the first year in his administration that is going to put people trust back into the government more, because once you have people have their trust back in the government, I think that many of these commissioners and these certain leaders of these nonprofits could really do what they do without worrying about people getting at them the way that they've been getting at for the past 3.5 years under this administration. Eric did a lot of things to divide this city with the help of the people in the administration, the nonprofits that he empowered. A lot of division in the city. I think that Cuomo will be the only guy that's going to be able to really bridge that gap. Get people back together, like bring back the peace in politics, in New York City politics. There's many things that Cuomo could really do, that has to do to really make this happen. I don't think that Zohran Mamdani, like I said, I'm not here for that. I'm not going. I'm fucking tired. I'm about to get something to eat, got some shirts that I'm wearing the whole week. But I don't think that Zohran is capable of doing it. Zohran will be the guy that will really bring the city way more to chaos. Because Mamdani will continue everything that Eric has done, but way worse. Way worse. And let's make that clear. So going forward with that, it's something where that, look, I think that I have to support Mamdani because of me, it's just what it is, but I believe that Cuomo might win this. And if Cuomo wins this, I will not get mad. I will not get mad. If I vote for Mamdani, but Cuomo wins the end of the night, I will not get mad. I'll be happy. I will be happy, content that Cuomo won. And I'll be happy that he won. I'm not gonna be mad that he won. You think I'm gonna get fucked? I'm gonna get mad if Curtis wins, but I will not get mad if Andrew Cuomo wins. So let's make that clear. So I want to end this here. Right here, but I want to do this quick video right now. Wearing a shirt on Indigenous Peoples Day, because of the fact that it's Indigenous People Day, and I want to give like I said, I promised to do the video, but I was so busy doing other content and a lot of shit on my channel, I wasn't able to do this, and I'm tired. I was like, we'll just do it right now. I was up all day, just chilling in my house on a holiday, and me just do this right now for this, right? So happy Peoples Indigenous Day, happy Columbus Day. Shout out to this nonprofit right here, Book Justice Project. Let me tell you what happened, right? So I was at the rally, impromptu rally, stated Thursday. I was planning to go to EBSA rally, but said God works in mysterious ways. God will always work in mysterious ways. A lot of things happened that day. Stated, hectic fucking day. The next day is on the 29th of August. 29th of October. And I want to make clear that I say God works in mysterious ways to where that the rally happened and one the God think because I actually got these niggas the attention that they got because those a certain part of guys, Mama Dude got shitted on. I think he loves me. I love him because of that, and we love each other. Pause. Because I actually got them the attention that they got because it's a long story. So he gave me this shirt, and I say thank you for the shirt. I appreciate the shirt, and it's just what it is. And I got the shirt from Mama Dude from Los Sudanistas Working Justice Project, and I love the guy. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I want to do this show. I support. And I said this, I wish I could have spoke at the 1332 hearing, but, hold up. Got the shirt. I got my shirt, and, it's just what it is, and like I said, I wish I could have spoke, but Julie shitted on me. But I'm not. I said you can get. It's a fail for me, but it's a epic fail. But you can forgive, right? And all you can do is forgive. And because it's like there's a time, like I said, I've been promised since 2025 that it's a year that I'm trying to make the right people. And sometimes it starts with myself forgiving people for what they did to me. And in return, I hope they forgive what I did to them. It's all about forgiveness this time. And it's certain times like, man, fuck, I should have spoke. I like to speak at the hearing, but you know what? Like I tell people, you have 72 hours to submit a written comment before, and I did. I submitted a written comment for 72 hours, and I show my support via the written comment. But I wish I could have spoke at the hearing, even virtually, but God works in mysterious ways, and that's how it is in 2025. And I think everything happens for a reason because I had things to do that day, and it's like whatever and shit like that. And I had to go to one event for Scientology, and then I had to go to Charlie Kirk vigil, and must be Charlie Kirk that day at the park. Sad story. Sad thing with Charlie Kirk, but I want to make clear that, you know, show my support. I support Intro 1332, which will stop the unfair deactivation of the Deliveristas. I support Intro 276 to stop the unfair deactivations of the for hire vehicle drivers. And I'll make clear that, look, I'm for a minimum wage, but I'm against the rollout of the minimum wage. And I'll explain why about them, because the minimum wage rollout was fucked up. And I'll make clear in 2025 that it's something where it's, like I said, I tell a lot of people, like, look, it's something where it's something that a lot of things got to be fixed next year. And I hope that when Coon becomes the mayor, I probably will have some connections to that administration, because I helped a lot of people out in the primary. Things gonna change, and I'm my best thing. I know I'm not big in this shit. I'm not big. People, I'm well known, but I'm not big in this shit. I wish I was big in this shit, but I know my power, my will, and all that fuck shit. I could do my best to make this city go forward and show people that you can have trust and faith in local government, because local government is really effective when you have the right leadership in place. It's not effective when you have TikTok content clowns running the show. So I'm gonna log off here in 2025. Happy Monday, Columbus Day. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. And I'm doing this video just to upload it. Cooling down period, about to log off, and I'm happy to have a good day. Take care. Later.